What were the culture shocks you had?
Culture shock. Number one, having to wake up early to go to work. Ha! You're doing 12 hours. Like, I'm not a morning person, basically. But then you have to resume by 7 a.m.
Okay.
Resuming by 7 a.m. I have to wake up by 5:30 in the morning. Sorry, if you're used to it, all well and good, please continue. But man, it's quite hard for me. I won't lie to you. And at the time I was able to start speaking my roster, I first picked only nights for like 6 months.
Wow.
Because then, like, I cannot be waking up. Like, how do you wake up even before this video? I don't used to wake up. Everybody that knows me knows that if you call me before 10 o'clock, you're just wasting your time, because me, I'm still sleeping. I'm still sleeping. Like, when I was in Nigeria, you understand, Nigeria is quite noisy. Once it's 7 o'clock, everybody wakes up. Like, if I'm going to work, my previous work, I used to wake up 6 o'clock. That was when I was in Nigeria, 6 o'clock or past 6, and I resumed work at 7:30. So even if I wake up 6:30, I'm still going to meet up work.
Yeah.
But having to wake up very early in the morning, I won't lie to you, was one of the hardest things for me. It's even still hard for me because I still have to like set alarms and all of that. Also, what they expect of you, like what you know, how to communicate with your patients is actually how you communicate in Nigeria. What you talk about, like in Nigeria, you know that once a woman comes into labor, sometimes it's not even only you, she's not the only woman you're caring for. You have quite other women to care for. So once you're doing this, you're already telling her just relax. Maybe she brought someone, a partner or a family member. They're the one that are going to give the support while you move on with other things that you're supposed to do. Even the hospitals expect you to move on with other things.
Yeah.
But I work in the delivery suite where, like in the labor ward, intrapartum care, where you have to provide one-on-one, strictly one-on-one care to your woman. So you're going to be in the room with the woman from start to finish. And you definitely have to like spring up conversations. Like conversations like, do you know what you're having? Whether a boy or a girl? Do you have a name already? Even about the weather. You must say something. You must say something. So when I was working with other people, it was like, what are these people saying? These people like to talk too much. They are just talking. Then I'll just be in the room just looking. Then my colleagues called me and said, see, this communication to these people take it serious. So they will say you don't know how to stay off conversation with your distance. You too, take it seriously. So when I was trying to like find my balance, I just started learning. What I did was I was now copying everything that the person that was like if I work with you the day before, everything that you said, I already have it in my head. When I'm going to the room the next day, I'm going to say everything that you've said from back to finish.
So that was a good start, yeah?
Yeah, that was how I started.
Wow.
Like everything they usually say, even when it's time to push, what they say to their women, push, everything. I copied everything from my preceptor just to learn how to be in that space. But then I just discovered that it became very easy for me once I accepted that this is their culture.
Okay.
And for you to say, oh, sorry, they'll just tell you, what are you sorry for? You cannot tell them sorry. It's not, when you say sorry, that means you are deeply sorry for something. But when you're saying sorry, they feel that, what are you doing? Like, why are you saying sorry?
Hi.
And that's alone, me that I can say sorry for Africa, I just had to start containing myself. And also, what else was a shock for me? Like, I think those are the ones that I remember. The patient, although the patients that I've seen are quite nice, some people might be nasty due to the pain, but once they get pain relief and everything is fine. And the pain, they're not supposed, depending on what their plan is, you have to go with their birth plan. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to, like in Nigeria now, you can tell them that, madam, I'm not going to give you pain relief because you're supposed to push this baby or something is supposed to happen. You understand? Or you're nice and simple, I'm not going to give you pain relief. No, if your patient asks for pain relief, even if after you've explained that you can't take this pain relief because it's not going to work, you still have to make attempts to do it,
Okay.
because they must have everything. Like, you just have to give them information and they'll make an informed decision. You understand? So if they insist, you document and you do whatever you want to do with that information. So these are quite some things that just came to me as, oh my goodness. So this is where we we start to practice the, like, I just say the textbook midwifery. This is where you have to practice whatsoever. If you have that, we midwives, we have one textbook called Mouse. If you have that Mouse, from back to finish, is what is in that textbook that when you get here, you practice. So those are one of the cultural, apart from the weather. The weather too is something else, because you have to drag your feet in the cold to go to work early in the morning. No, you have to go to work. So it's not quite easy, but as time goes on, you cope. And our shift is 12-hour shifts. Like, you work 12 hours. It's not bad, because I was working 10 and 14 hours in Nigeria. It
Okay.
was 10 and 14 hours in Lagos, basically. But some people run 3 shifts in Nigeria. So coming from 3 shifts, maybe 8-hour shifts that you're doing, or how many hours shifts that you're doing, and coming to 12 hours, it's quite a lot. So, but you get used to it as time goes on. That's what I'm just going to say.
Wow. Wow. That's like eye opener, guys.
Mm.
Culture shocks for different people are something else. It's always different for everybody. With your experience as a midwife, in Africa, we have what they call natural delivery. And then with your different process, you're not allowed to take pain relief and all of that. But I know outside of Africa, they have options of you taking pain relief, epidural, and all those pain reliefs. So what are your thoughts about this?
Okay. So I'm just going to correct something. We don't have natural birth. We have types of delivery, which we have vaginal delivery,
Wow.
cesarean section, and forceps delivery. So even in Nigeria, we no longer call it natural birth, because it throws a lot of women on board. No, this is what I want to do. So there are types of delivery. We have the vaginal delivery, forceps, instrumental delivery, and the cesarean section. So depending on wherever you are delivering, even in Nigeria, the hospital I worked usually offers pain relief for women, but not epidural. You understand? So I just believe that in Nigeria, we didn't explore, or we don't explore our pain relief options enough. That's because maybe due to lack of resources or anything. Because when I got here, a wider range of pain relief options was what I saw here. In Nigeria, we just had limited options. I know that it was just paracetamol and the injection, the other opioid injection, whether pentazocine or something, was what we gave our women during delivery or during labor. But rather than that, coming here, a range of everything they taught in your textbook: aromatherapy, TENS machine, epidural. There are a lot of options that they have, and when they take from it, it's just depends. And some people, it's even before delivery that they've already planned that this is what I want to do. But during delivery, things might change. You might not, what you think you might meet is not what you're going to meet. For example, if you thought that you were going to have an epidural and you came into the world fully dilated, nobody's going to give you an epidural, my dear. They just want you to push out the baby, you understand? Or if you thought that you were not going to take maybe other pain reliefs as heavy as epidural, and you get into the labor and you see that, oh my goodness, this is so painful, then you opt in for that. Also, we also have during the antenatal period, they have a plan, a birth plan and a birth preference. So everything that you are going to go through during the labor, you already talked about it and you've chosen your preference. Although they are subject to change during delivery, even before delivery, they are subject to change. So these are the things that we are going to work with. Also, we have like our care is divided into two: the midwifery led care and the consultant led care. So if you are if you are low risk, you are most likely to fall into that category before delivery, and if you are high risk, you are most likely to fall into the consultant led care before delivery. So all these things are just incorporated in their care, and they get to learn about it before labor. So your mother can request to have a water bath if the facility is available at the moment, because I think we have just one on each floor. So if it's available at that moment, you can always take them in, have a water birth delivery, and that's it. And if they request epidural, you can always call the anesthetist to do the epidural for them, just to provide pain relief for them. So
now, this actually leads me to my last question for today. And that is your advice for people that are looking at midwifery as a career path, or those that are already midwives and are thinking about relocating or migrating.
So if you're looking at midwifery as a career pathway, you are more than welcome, because that's like the best specialty in all of nursing. That's like the best. So if you're looking at midwifery, you're in the
Nobody's
right.
going to agree that their own is not good.
No, seriously, because I wouldn't have thought working as anything apart from a midwife. Maybe just because of. So if you're looking, in Nigeria, when I was in Nigeria, I used to hear that once you do your basic midwifery, you have to do nursing. I hated that like that was one of the reasons why I just worked so hard so that I could migrate from the country, because I knew that in UK you can continue your pathway as a midwife. If you are looking at being a midwife, this is the best specialty ever. Please and please, yeah, with open hands. And if you are a midwife already, whether post-basic or basic midwife, you can definitely migrate as a midwife. Even if you're in the UK already and you're a nurse and you know that midwifery is your calling, my dear, you can also switch, because you can add your qualification, do your CBT and your OSCE, and come to midwifery. Midwifery is one of the best, one of the best jobs, even compared to other jobs. So no cap it though. You don't need to argue about that. So I'll just advise people to get more information. Get information from people that will support you rather than people that will discourage you. Because when you get a lot of information from people that will discourage you, you're going to doubt yourself. And when you come to the country, seek support. You have colleagues from other places, you have people in Nigeria that you can just seek support, because your support systems too needs to be strong when you are working, so that when you break down, when you're having all this meltdown and you're just coming to the profession, you understand, or just working in the UK, you have someone that is going to help you. In my trust, we have someone that we can all look up to as an African, that, sorry, this is the issue I'm facing, and she's going to sort it out. She's going to support you. So just find who that is in your trust, and I believe that you would have a good headway from there.
Okay. Wow. So thank you so much, Showunmi. This is this is an epic interview, guys. Midwives. This one.
Yes, so.
Like, yeah, this is an epic interview. I really, really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Wow. So guys, it's a wrap from us. And if you're a midwife and you're considering to move over to the UK as a midwife, feel free to follow Showunmi on her YouTube channel. It's Showunmi O'Clock. I'm going to be leaving the links in the description below. So don't fail to follow her. Give her a like if you like the video. And then, share this video. Give us a thumbs up. Support us any way you can. Okay? And with that, it's a wrap.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.